Welcome back to Sawtooth Tactical. Today, I've got, once again, good news and bad news when it comes to what is happening about the ATF's new pistol brace rule and what it could possibly mean in the future. Some very concerning things that were said by ATF Director Stephen Dettelbach during these hearings for the markup that they had in the House committee. So we're going to talk about all that today. So subscribe to Sawtooth Tactical and stay tuned. So you guys might remember that the House committee on this had a markup scheduled, which was postponed due to a mass shooting. Well, they rescheduled it and they actually had that vote earlier this week. Jared over at Guns and Gadgets actually had a live stream that was like 23 hours long where they followed the whole thing. I'm going to cut a little bit more to the chase. So the vote did go the way that we hoped it would. 23 yes to 15 no. They did vote to nullify the pistol brace rule. But what does this actually mean? This doesn't mean that the pistol brace rule is nullified. It doesn't mean that all of a sudden your AR-15 pistols with braces on them that have been perfectly legal for the last 10 years are all good again. They are still okay until the end of May, at which point you have to possibly make a decision unless something else happens before then. And we're going to talk about that. So this pistol brace rule, again, aims to make these into SBRs, short-barreled rifles. And the ATF is basically saying that these AR pistols, AK pistols, whatever, firearms with braces with barrels shorter than 16 inches have been illegal, unregistered SBRs for the last decade, and that we all either have to modify them with longer barrels, destroy the whole firearm, turn it into the ATF, remove the pistol brace, or register it. And I'm going to tell you why registering it is probably not a great idea. And it has, it's the same things we've been thinking all along. But Director Dettelbach really made this clear the other day when they asked him if he was in favor of an assault weapons ban. And he, in a roundabout politician type of way, came to say that yes, that he supported an assault weapons ban, that the political side that he was on, that was their position, was to ban assault weapons, and basically that's what he is for. Well, if we all register these things, then they know where all the assault weapons are, right? So if they ban them, that's going to make it a lot easier for them to come and find them. Now, I don't want to be the tinfoil hat wearing guy, the conspiracy theorist, but 2 and 2 definitely doesn't equal 5. They want everyone to register their guns, and they said out loud that they want to ban assault weapons. Now, I don't consider these assault weapons. Assault weapons are, assault rifles are select fire. What most of us own are not select fire. These are semi-automatic rifles, perfectly legal, ideal for home defense and for many other purposes, and just a lot of fun to shoot. But there is a a faction out there that currently is in power that wants to take them away from us. They don't care about the Second Amendment. They don't care about the Constitution. They just want to take away our rights. And I think that this pistol brace rule is just one step in that direction. And they're going to keep taking our rights. You know, what's next? After they say we can't have pistol braces, are they going to say we can't have optics? Are they going to say we can't have lights on our guns? Pistol grips? Whatever, just redo the assault weapons ban from 1994 under the Clinton administration. There are scary things that could potentially happen in the next couple years if they're not stopped. And unfortunately, this markup, while they did, the House committee voted to nullify the pistol brace rule, that's not an end-all be-all. So now it actually goes to a vote in the House of Representatives. And there is a good possibility that it will pass that as well. So there we are at 2 steps. But after that, it goes to the Senate. And the Senate is not under Republican majority control right now. And so there is a little bit less of a chance that it'll pass the Senate. And even if it does pass the Senate, well, it still has to go to the desk of the President of the United States. And that is Uncle Joe Biden, who he has been blatantly out there saying that he wants to ban assault weapons. And he is also the one that started the whole ATF going against pistol braces. There is no possible way that President Biden is going to sign this law, is going to sign this into law to nullify the pistol brace rule. So while it seems like good news that they did, vote to pass this, and, I love when things like this happen, is it really going to help us out in any tangible way? Probably not. Luckily, we do still have a couple of lawsuits out there. The GOA, Gun Owners of America, and Texas lawsuit, they are still looking for a nationwide preliminary injunction. So hopefully that actually passes. And even the initial suit where the preliminary injunction was not granted, that lawsuit is still ongoing. It's not like we lost that suit. It's just that we didn't get a preliminary injunction. But this is the problem, is that if we don't get something in place before May 31st, well, a lot of people are going to start feeling like they are in a scary situation and possibly decide to, register their pistol-braced firearms, which that potentially makes it more of a case for the ATF, saying, look, all these American citizens are going through with this thing. Obviously, they don't think that it's an unconstitutional violation of our Second Amendment rights, blah, blah, blah. It gives them more ammunition against us, the more people that actually register these things. And so I hope nobody took it the wrong way from last week's video, where I was talking about what could possibly happen if you did have one of these with the brace still on it after May 31st and you had to use it in a home defense situation and you had an illegal firearm at that point. I was not trying to say everyone needs to go out and register their AR pistols. Most people understood that. I had a couple comments where people thought I was like simping for the ATF or something. I don't know how you got that from me or my channel, because I have been very much against this from the very beginning. I believe in the Second Amendment as shall not be infringed, and that any gun law is a violation of our rights. So don't get it mixed up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to Sawtooth Tactical. Hit that bell notification or that notification bell. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about all this. I really enjoy reading your comments, and I do reply to every single one. From Sawtooth Tactical, stay strapped or get clapped.